where we're at, TNT.
In the land of footy madness where the crowds collide, Taz, Todd and Egi were ready for the ride. Taz rocks the blues with Crips in his heart. Viewers' questions coming now, that's just the start. Goals and speckies in the heat of the game. AFL glory, yeah, it's all the same. TNT Footy, we're living the dream. With Taz, Todd and Egi, we're a winning team.
G'day everyone, I'm Taz, and next to me I've got the one and only Woot Girl Egi.
Hello everyone, how are we?
Woo!
I would, but my throat's been a bit sore lately, so yeah, I'm already losing my voice a little bit, that's why I might sound a bit croaky.
Gotta stop eating. I'm not gonna go down that path. How you doing, bro?
I'm very well, yourself?
Good. Because I'm on my phone still, as we know, I haven't got internet. I've just said something and it's come up saying, you have requested this. I'm like, no, I haven't. Anyway, Thursday. So they're not really special edition anymore. They're going to be ongoing.
Yeah,
basically, what we're doing is going through our tips for the upcoming month. And we're going to go through some news stories and headlines for the week. So stick around. It's only going to be a short show, 10 to 20 minutes max. And have input in chat below.
Beautiful. And if you haven't done already, make sure you like and share this video to help us get to our goal of 500 subscribers by the end of the season. I think we're currently at 115. And if you haven't yet,
correct,
check out our Patreon, shop, Insta, all down in the links below.
Love it. Appreciate the support, guys.
Beautiful.
All right, we'll get straight into it, Egi. And actually, the first news item is one I wasn't aware of until you brought it up before. Do you want to take it away?
Yes. Well, actually, I brought it up on the show the other day because Turtle brought it to my attention. Why was it? It was brought to attention. Why wasn't Xavier Lindsay suspended over the Bobby Hill trip? But on finer digging into this, we found it was brought forward to the match review officer, and being a first tripping offence for Xavier Lindsay, he was fined $1,500 with a reduced to $1,000 for an early plea. So there was a sanction there for it, and Turtle put it there. Goes, shouldn't that be a suspension? But yeah, obviously that they're looking into it. Also, in other news, Kane Corns, Daisy Thomas, and Luke Hodge are looking to retract their statements, hopefully on the airs of TV shortly, around the umpires for Lockie Schiltz incident. So this may see the legal action come to an end, but we'll wait to see then.
Smart.
And also, we got the inductees to the Hall of Fame. Got Luke Hodge, Daisy Pearce, Erin Phillips, which was almost brought a tear to my eye, her one. Nick Rewalt. I think actually Nick Rewalt was meant to come in 2 years ago, but because he's been living overseas while his sons were in America studying, they brought it back to when he moved back now. Also Peter Darley, John Leadham, Gary Lyon, and George Owens, and the legend status Ken Farmer.
I'm gonna ask Egi, who do you know in that list, or who don't you know?
I don't know Peter Darley or John Leadham or George Owens.
Same.
Yeah. I didn't know Erin Phillips until she did a little speech, and then I put all the pieces together, and I thought it was pretty cute.
Oh, Erin Phillips has been amazing for AFLW, and she was such a good player.
Good. Let me talk Gary Lyon. Do you think he's got inducted a bit late? Do you think it's more he got over the line with a lot more of his media presence? Yeah.
I think so. I mean, he was a great player.
Yeah.
He was a very, very good player for the Demon.
I've seen highlights of him, but yeah, back in those days I wasn't into footy that much. And it wasn't until I was around 24, 25 is when I really got into it. So
yeah.
So
Look, he was a super player for the Demons back in the day. I think it's probably a little bit late for when he should have been inducted, but I think he should have been inducted either way because he was a very good player.
Yes, he was.
And I like what he's done for footy as well afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a dick. I actually think he's quite good to listen to, genuinely.
Yep.
I don't mind him. Apparently his speech was really good too. I didn't hear
it was really good. And Ken Farmer's was pretty good too. He's quite a character. for being, I think
Oh,
he was
really?
87 years old, and yeah, he was quite funny. But yeah, on other news, Luke Beveridge extends his contract. Oh, sorry. Dropped out for a second there. You need to say
Because I'm
something.
delayed, it's like coming through. And
But yeah, Luke Beveridge extends contract at the Dogs till the end of season 2027. And also at Dogs, Jamari Ugle-Hayden is set to make a comeback soon, but I think it's needed because his trade value for the Dogs is slowly plummeting. So they're going to need him to get in some games, get some games through his legs, and boost up that trade
are they going to
value.
trade him?
Pardon?
Are they going to trade him?
I think so. I think yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to time when I talk so I don't talk over you and I start when you finish, but it's not working.
You have to predict when I finish and start a bit earlier. Coming in from the future. And the last
Did you
one.
hear today? Oh, sorry. I was going to say, did you hear today about Cosy Pickett signing for an extended 7 years?
He has, yes. He's already got 2 years on his contract, but he's signed it for a $12 million deal for another 7 years. I think that brings it to 12.5 over the next 9 years.
Do you think they've overpaid?
They have it if he's going to be a small forward, but the way he's been playing in the midfield, I reckon it's probably right on the money for a midfielder.
Because he's 24.
Yep.
And I still think there is that temptation to go home. So I think that they're just they've tried to offer him this. So if he does go home, well, they've still got value for him.
Yeah, yep, that's understandable.
But he's shown over the past month and a bit how good he can be and how damaging he can be playing that midfield forward role.
Yep. Nah, but he's been sensational. I think he's going to be sensational this weekend too. So. Lock him in for a few goals, I reckon.
Oh, big call. In saying that, it's a good segue. Let's get straight into the tipping. So we'll start with the bye. So we've got Pies, Suns, Swans, and Tigers all having a break this week.
Yes.
Hopefully getting away and enjoying some warmer weather because it's bloody cold at the moment.
It is cold. And if you haven't noticed, Todd isn't here today. As you can see in chat, he's stuck at work. So we will be reading out his tips along the ways as well.
We will. He tips. We'll read him out. Don't worry. So, St Kilda and the Bulldogs. Egi, who have you got?
I got Bulldogs by 22 points.
Bulldogs by 22. I think I've got Bulldogs by 17 in a low-scoring affair.
Ooh.
Good to see Sean Darcy back.
It is. Well, it's funny that because the game he went out was when he played St Kilda last time. So in 6 weeks they're playing them again. So yeah, it'd be a good little setup.
Absolutely. I think I said Sean Darcy. I meant to say Sam Darcy.
Yeah. Todd just put in chat as well. Dogs. But yeah, I'm going the doggies, and I was looking through the doggies list. The only ones they've really lost to that, like I know they're 6-6. They've only lost to the top 6 players except for Freo. But we all know going over to Freo is a pretty hard task to travel over there and be able to play well.
If they've lost to the top 6 teams, does that mean they're not a premiership threat?
I think they might be because they've had a lot of injuries, and I think they're all sort of coming back in now. Like Adam Trelaw come back last week, but I'm not having looked at the team list actually to see if he's still in, but I know Sam Darcy's in, so that's a big in. So
absolutely,
if Trelaw's still there as well, and Libba's still fighting tough, and Bont, I think there could be premiership contentions coming over the next 10 rounds.
Yeah, I think they've got to show something in the next 10 rounds and knock off some of these top teams that they're going to play, though.
Yes.
All right, game. Hawks and Crows tomorrow night at the G. Or
no, Tasmania Stadium. Yes, in Launceston.
That is right. Who are you going down there?
I'm going to go Hawthorn.
Yeah, I'm going Hawks as well. Todd's probably going to go Crows, but you know.
Nah, he went Hawthorn.
You went Hawthorn?
He did go Hawthorn.
He probably went St Kilda too.
Reese put Dogs by 35, but for your information, it's Turtle.
Thank you, Turtle Nader. Next up, we got the Lions and Giants.
I'm going Lions. Moisty's also going Lions.
Yep, I'm going Lions too. Essendon and Geelong.
I think it's going to be a bloodbath, and Geelong's going to tear them apart.
Yeah, I think Cats by quite a margin, 35 plus.
Yeah. Todd's also got Geelong as well.
Beautiful. Told you may as well jump on the show, mate.
No, I'm reading it. I'm reading it from the thing.
Oh, I thought he was in chat.
No, he's
Stuck
not
up
in chat. He
chat.
was in chat, but I think he's working at the moment. Then
Oh,
we
good.
move into
Well,
North
well.
Melbourne v Freo, where Todd's gone North Melbourne, I'm going Freo.
I thought Todd went Freo for this one.
Well, no, he says
I'm
it's
joking. He never
photo
tips
pic.
against North. I've gone Freo.
Yeah, just to catch up on chat, Bree's got Adelaide. Whose idea was it to have a Friday night game in Tassie, then give the Saturday to the Roos? What the fuck? It's Saturday's the Roos in WA as well, their home game. Kelso's got Dogs by 12, Hawks, Lions, Cats, Freo, Melbourne, and Carlton. So yeah, Port Adelaide, Melbourne's the next game. I'm going Melbourne.
Yeah, I've actually gone Melbourne as well, and
Oh.
you're choosing Pickett for 3 goals, eh?
Yeah, I am. Yes, and also Todd's gone Melbourne as well.
Ooh, okay. So Melbourne are favourites. Yep.
Yep.
Horn Francis is back for Port,
Oh, is he?
from what I read today. Yeah, I haven't looked at the teams yet, but yep.
Bit scary. There's watching last week. There's still a bit of fight left in them.
There is. And last but not least, on Sunday night at 6:10 Melbourne time, we've got the mighty Eagles, where Harley Reid's tipped to stay, versus the Blue Baggers.
And I've gone the Blue Baggers. Obviously, you've gone the Blue Baggers.
Yeah, you don't sound too confident there.
Well, lately, the last couple of years, you've been tipping against Carlton, so
Yeah, I know. Look, I'm tipping him again. Not with confidence though, because Eagles have shown some fight the last month.
they have. But yeah, I think Carlton really need to step up here. This sort
They
of
do. This could start their momentum, or it could kill them.
Yeah.
So,
Also, to catch up on chat, Kelso's got, why are they playing North as a home in WA against Freo? Because North Melbourne can't quite get the stadium numbers here, so they sold some of their games over to there. Bit of a
try and get some money in the door.
1-2 while Todd's not here.
It's a bit like Melbourne selling their games to Darwin.
Yeah, that's true. And who else went to Alice Springs? Was that Melbourne as well? Or was that
Gold Coast?
Oh no, yeah. Maybe I think it's the other way around. I think Melbourne sold to Alice Springs and Gold Coast went to Darwin.
Oh, you might be right, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, apologies.
That's all right.
Mate, tipping. We're up to $180 now.
We are up to jackpotting $180 this week, so make sure you beat one of us, because if we get the margin right, like, going to be out. But yeah, like Tad said, he's gone 17. Actually, you saying that 17, I might have gone 17 as well too. Because I usually always go 17 because it's Addie's birthday, and I've actually hit it quite a few number of times, so that's why I always do it.
Very nice. I just chose it because I think it'll be a low scoring affair. But look, to be honest, it's not us that they have to beat in tipping; it's you, because I've been shocked this year.
Well, and Todd too. But I think with him tipping North Melbourne there, he might not get the chocolates, but if he does, he'll be probably the only one that gets it.
Yeah, true, very true.
But yeah, $180. Links down below if you haven't yet joined. Make sure you got to be in it to win it. And I think the first place goes $250, but second place $100, and third gets $50. With the jackpotting $20 each week, and we're up to $180. Let's get
not 50K, not $250K, just $250.
$250.
Was it you or Todd that stuffed that up the other week?
Oh, it was me.
It was. That's right.
I got a bit excited. Also, Rick's got Collingwood Big Fish. Is Ben King locked that? Oh, I don't know.
Well, apparently they have a big fish locked away, but we don't know who.
Kelso's got, I can understand against teams not from the ground or state, but Freo home odd. Well, I think who else will want to play there besides Freo and West Coast? and that's who WA want to see is more of their teams. So
yeah, exactly. But
Tanner's got missed the whole lot. Haha, my bad. Lucky you'll be able to rewatch it later. Uber Eats caught me out. It's yeah, but you can rewind it and restart it now to finish it just before the bounce.
That's right. And then when you get to this point, rewind it again. No, I'm joking. But also, if you haven't, guys, this is it. It's a nice, short, sharp show. Minimize chat. Please like the video, share it with friends and family, or even on your social media. We really would appreciate it on our road to 500 subs.
Beautiful. Also, Hugh Tanner's got. I'm hoping it's Bergman. Not sure.
Oh, yeah, Miles Bergman from Port locked away.
Yep. Oh, that could be cool. He's like,
Yeah,
fair
I bought
call.
him into my keeper league this week because he's been averaging 100 the last 3 weeks. So we'll see how we go.
I've got like a whole bunch of cheapies that aren't getting games anymore. That I don't want to waste trades getting out to get back in later. So I've just been, because of the buy rounds, just been holding out to hopefully one of them will play again. I'll be able to palm them off later.
I've been doing that with like primos. Like I've got Callahan and Francis and McRae. I'm like, oh, I don't want to trade them. So
yeah, I was the same with them. Yeah, so yeah, I was a bit short last week, but it worked out alright. And then yeah, we go this week.
absolutely. All right, mate. Well,
That's
let's hope this weekend's an explosive round of footy.
Let's hope so. See you all.